Okay, so this is the demo on double exposure, okay? So, hang on, share screen, okay. Advanced sharing options, share screen. Okay, so you're gonna open up Photopea. Sorry about that. You're gonna go to open from computer. Now, remember, whenever you open something in Photopea, it's gotta be downloaded. You can't open from Google Drive. I picked out 3 images. You gotta make 2 different artworks. So that doesn't mean 2 different pictures. It means like at least 3, maybe 4 pictures, because each artwork has 2 pictures in it. So, first thing I did was this one. Okay. And then you're gonna go like this: file, open and place, not file open, open and place the other one. Push open. Okay. So now I got these 2. I'm gonna push shift so that both the layers, the 2 pictures are selected. And then I'm gonna go up here to the layer modes and go to multiply. Now you can try a whole bunch of different ones. There's a whole bunch of different ways to do it. I tend to like the ones that aren't as dramatic, but anyways, so once you pick a layer, blending mode, okay. Next thing I'm gonna do is do some selective erasing. Now, I personally don't want the road to have the texture on it from the other picture. So I'm gonna go over here. I'm gonna make sure I've selected the thing I want to get rid of, which is the texture. I want to get rid of that texture, and that texture is located here on this picture. So I selected that layer by clicking on it. I'm going to go over here to the eraser tool. There's 3 options under there. I'm just going to click on eraser. Then I'm going to go up here to the palette, the brush palette, and I'm going to choose a pretty big size, you know, so I can cover a lot. I'm going to turn down that hardness so that the edges are real soft. I'm going to go to opacity and pretty low, pretty, you know, definitely not 100%. And then I'm going to go down here to the road, and you'll see I click on it and it, I don't know, it makes me say learn more, and then it's fine. What I'm doing here is I'm moving this around, and I'm just erasing. I'm erasing that texture from there. And really what I'm doing is I'm erasing that particular picture. I'm erasing this part of it only so that I don't see it. Now, the reason why I made it low opacity, 42%, and, you know, soft edges is so that you can just kind of do it carefully, you know, so that you're not like overdoing it or doing it too much or where it looks too fake. But anyways, now I've erased that bottom part. I might erase a little bit up here, and I'm good with it. Okay. So now I'm done with it. So what I would do is go to File, Export as JPEG, quality all the way up. Obviously change the name of it. It's actually project 12 for this class, but change the name of it, put your name right here, whatever. Especially if you're working on the Macs, it gets really hard to find it, right? Push save. Okay, cool. So now I'm going to do a different one. I'm going to go file open because, you know, we're going to do 2 artworks. I'm going to open this one. Then I'm going to go file open in place. And I'm going to go ahead and layer the same one I added texture with on the other one. Again, I'm going to select them both, give it a layer mode. I don't know. I think I'm just going to go with, you can see they get pretty weird, you know. I'm going to go with multiply, just stick with multiply. Now what I wanted to do on this one, I want to make a change on this one. I'm going to go to this layer again, the texture layer, because what I want is I want that circle thing to line up with them right in the middle. But to do that, I'm going to have to stretch it. Now, if you have a horizontal and a vertical that you're trying to put together, you're definitely going to need to use this. You're going to go to edit transform. And I would just go to edit transform scale. Okay. And then what you can do is pull by the corner, never by the edges. That'll allow you to change the size of it. You can move it. You can see if you move it like this without changing that scale, the problem with that is obviously that it cuts off on the top, right? So you can go ahead and stretch it back. But I kind of like it. I actually kind of like it there. The other one I made, I actually put it on their heads, but now I'm like, I don't know. I kind of like it the other way. Anyway, so you use edit, transform to change the size of it, to move it around, whatever. And then I'm going to push enter. Well, mine's called return, and it finishes it. Okay. Now, there's more things you can do if you have any questions, if you want to do something, you can't figure out how to, but I'm going to call that done for now and go file, export as JPEG. So, anyway, hopefully you guys understand all that stuff. And I will see you, in class.